Morning already? Well, let me sleep just a little longer.
Well, well. Seems you've finally come around.
Huh?
I believe congratulations are in order. You've officially passed the compatibility exam and are now ready to begin your life anew as a synthester.
Synthester? What? Yeah. Huh? Am I strapped to a table? How did I get here? I was headed to a job interview for some part-time gig that was supposed to pay in rare figurines. But what happened after the interview? I can't remember.
Now, try to stay calm. You did sign the contract, didn't you?
Contract? I guess I signed something, but...
Let's have a look at it, shall we? Pertaining to the experiments and business affairs of the organization, the signee, that's you,
Thanks, Tips.
does hereby agree to faithfully and willfully cooperate and participate in all assigned activities without objection. As compensation, the organization agrees to remit rare and valuable character goods, figurines, and books per the signee's wishes. Really, they're rather shady terms. It's a wonder you'd ever endorse such a document.
Nobody ever reads the fine print.
That is true enough, I suppose. Either way, fortune has smiled upon you today, as you are the only one for whom this experiment succeeded.
Is that really such a good thing, though?
You, more than any other, overflow with desire. Your attachment to physical objects is stronger than I've ever seen before. The others simply couldn't measure up. They were failures and were thus asked to leave. There to exist as the hunted, you see.
The hunted? What the hell are you babbling about?
No need to look so concerned. Perhaps I should tell you a bit more about the synthesters. Synthesters are chosen beings. Superhumans who exceed ordinary humans in terms of motor reflexes and raw strength alike. To fulfill their own desires, they exert a truly unfathomable power. One could even say their potential is downright infinite. There is a catch, however. They have a certain weakness to the light of the sun. It's their Achilles heel. You could almost think of them as man-made vampires, though without the unfortunate thirst for blood, of course.
Vampires? Am I no longer human?
Everyone else in the room has undergone this same metamorphosis into a chosen being. They are the same as you.
What are you planning to do with us?
You came for a job, no? Well, that's all I want from you. I need some part-time help, and you newly born synthesters are just the ones to provide it.
What kind of help?
Oh, it's nothing like what you're thinking, I'm sure. It's a simple job. Something anyone can do, really. You're to attack the people wandering the streets of Akiba and absorb their life energy. Don't worry, it won't kill them. I simply wish to borrow that which gives them the will to carry on from day to day. Simply drain their life energy and bring it back to us, and your job will be complete. And of course, you will be handsomely rewarded for your efforts. As much as you'd like will be yours for the taking.
No one told me I'd be attacking people.
You're as foolish as you look, it would seem. A pity, really. Well, the choice is yours. Just know this. Defective goods must be destroyed.
Master Zenya, we have a situation.
I don't like the sound of that. What's wrong?
There's an intruder in the building right now.
An intruder? What happened to the guards?
That. Yeah.
Follow me. We're getting out of here.
Subdue the intruder, now!
Yes, my master.
What's up, guys? Atom Bacon here. Welcome to my new Let's Play of Akiba's Trip, Undead and Undressed. So, seems we've gotten ourselves into a bit of a sticky situation to start out here. The game's just explaining the combat mechanics. Basically, you can target the head, the torso, or the legs. And you basically just have to try to, well, see how much. Well, at this point, we aren't really sure what the point of our combat is. We're just trying to keep these guys off of us. That's all we're trying to do, really. Alright, so it's saying we can block attacks. Push the left stick in the opposite direction while attacking. The enemy is blocking your attack. Push the left stick in the opposite direction while attempting to execute a special move.
Eat this!
Alright. We're learning the basics of combat here against these
Now's our best
grunts.
chance. Move.
Damn you. How dare you make light of us? Do you truly expect me to let you escape so easily?
Crap!
You shielded me? Are you alright?
Are you?
Men, surround them. Whatever you do, don't let them escape.
Yes, my master.
I'm going for it. Stay close behind me.
And we're out of there.
I think we lost them. Are you alright? Can you still walk?
Yeah, I'm alright. Feel a little weird, but I'm sure that'll pass.
You're injured. This is from when you shielded me, isn't it?
I am? Hadn't noticed.
You still seem to be in full control, but it won't be long until that's not the case. Very well, if I have no choice.
What did you just...
I'm going to share some of my blood with you. This will most likely save you, but it may bring you even greater suffering in the days to come.
I thought that Zenya guy said I wasn't going to be drinking blood.
If you think you're willing to take that chance, then please, drink my blood. You can't speak, can you? I won't waste any more time explaining. This blood will lead you down a difficult road, I fear. But in the end, your fate is your own to shape. I, Shizuku Tokikaze, do hereby decree that this man, whose blood will soon resonate with my own, be welcomed among us. It seems to have taken, and thankfully, your wounds are now healed.
That was one magical kiss. Who exactly are you, anyway?
My name is Shizuku Tokikaze. What is yours?
I'm Atom.
It's nice to meet you. I'm sure you've heard the rumors, haven't you? That monsters have been attacking people on the streets of this town.
I'd heard something about that.
I am a hunter. It is my duty to slay these monsters. These synthesters.
But I'm a synthester myself now.
Typically, those who are transformed into synthesters lose all sense of reason. They blindly, violently pursue all that they desire. Fortunately, you managed to avoid being swallowed up by your own material lust. As far as I can determine, you still seem to be fully capable of rational thought. Though I suppose that's because of the blood contract. You're something more than a synthester now. No, never mind. Your wounds may have healed, but you're still weak. And you're still extremely vulnerable to sunlight. During the daytime, you'll need to take care not to expose any of your skin below the neck. Otherwise, your body may dissolve.
That's not fair. Well, I'm already antisocial. This does not bode well for me.
I suppose not. Though ultimately, locking yourself away in a dimly lit room could well be for the best. It may take some time for your body to heal. I'd suggest we rest here for the night. I don't think they'll find us here anytime soon.
Sounds like a
Try
plan to
your
me.
best to relax. You should be able to move again come morning.
Morning. Huh. I half expected to wake up and find this whole thing was just a dream. No such luck, I guess.
Are you up? I'm sorry
Yeah.
to ask this first thing in the morning, but do you know of any safe havens in the area? We won't accomplish anything by wandering aimlessly through the streets after all. I'd prefer someplace quiet where we can regroup, but anywhere is fine as long as it's secure.
Doesn't get much more quiet than a game bar.
That doesn't sound quiet at all, but I suppose it's as good a suggestion as any. All right then. Will you show me the way?
On to Mogra. First, we should head to Electric Town exit at Akiba station. Got some emails. This is an official X-Bay notification. You have been outbid on the following item: 1/8 scale Pink Prism Beach Edition figure. If you wish to guarantee procurement of the item, please sign in and bid again. All right. Bro, where are you? Hey, you can't disappear. If you want someone to talk to, I'll be more than happy to listen. Nailed it. It's been 3 days and your anime recordings are piling up. Always the most important. I haven't heard from you. Are you alright? If something's up, I'll send a search and rescue team so when you see this message, respond as soon as possible. Hey dumbass, it's been 3 days with no reply. Where the hell are you? If you don't come home tonight, I'm seriously gonna be pissed. You're gonna suffer 10 power bombs from me. Oh my goodness, this is a contract and a half. Really should have read the fine print. And we now have control of our character. Quick basics. Obviously, moving around, talk to various NPCs. He was clearly... Huh? Well, clearly that guy had a lot to say. If you notice down in the bottom left corner, we have the camera that doesn't exist until it's supposed to come up. But you can snap a picture. There's nowhere to save them or anything. It doesn't really do all that much, but there are moments where it will be important. Item shops galore. Also, different shops sell different things. And you know what? I want to check something. I want to check my stat screen. Do I have any money? I have 10,000 yen. You know what? My fists aren't that strong, so I'm going to see if I can buy a weapon of some sort. Alright, we got a keyboard, a monitor. Oh, wow, that stuff is expensive as heck, though. Dang it, I can't afford any of that.
Thank you very much.
Darn, I was really hoping for a decent weapon, because my fists really aren't that good. Anything in here?
Welcome.
So close. No.
Thank you very
Alright,
much.
I guess I'll have to make do with my fists. I could look around, but honestly, I don't think I'm gonna find anything, so... Let's move on. We have to go through Akihabara Station to get back to Mogra. Our trusty little game bar. And let's see what's out this way.
feeling?
Pretty much back to normal.
Good. I'm glad to hear it. Don't forget what I told you yesterday. Your body is extremely sensitive now. Exposure to direct sunlight could dissolve you completely. Keep a close eye on your clothing. Don't let yourself get stripped down. I doubt the men who attacked us yesterday will give up quite so easily.
So, they're after my clothes.
That's right. And if they find you, they're going to attack on sight. Of course, there are bound to be those who won't. But I wouldn't count on it. They're here.
It's her! We found her! That filthy failure's with her, too! Let's smush them both!
They're the same as us. Poor souls with a fatal weakness to sunlight.
Let's call the police.
I don't think that's necessary. In fact, the police would only get in our way. My mission is to fight them until they're subdued. You should be able to feel it too by now. The power to fight, awakening within you. Come, join me in this battle.
I suppose I don't really have much choice. Alright, so this is our first case of real combat. You can see we have our health bars in the bottom corner there, and there are 4... What? Yeah, I know this stuff. I know. I don't need... I was just explaining that. Okay. Basically saying... As I was saying, synthesizers are very strong, but they're weak to sunlight. You can't really beat them up, but if you can get rid of their clothes, the sunlight will do your bidding for you. I feel sorry for anyone who runs into a synthesizer in the middle of the night. Now, you can attack 3 different areas. Whoa! And depending on how you press, depending on like things like how you hold the control stick upon attacking, you will do different attacks. Now, once clothes are flashing like that, or blinking, if you hold the attack button, you will strip that article of clothing. Now, here's something I find funny. Shizuku said before that you can't expose any skin below the neck. This guy is completely exposed, but he's not burning up because he still has a bandana on his head. Which is kind of a pretty funny oversight. Right. If you attack a target, or if you try strip clothes when they're at a certain point before they're completely off, you can enter a power struggle to get them down. And he burns up. He's gone. Alright, pick that up. If you... So, you can press L1 to enter combat mode. If you just tap it, you'll exit combat mode. But, if you hold it, you'll fully heal yourself. Now, getting into what the buttons on in the bottom left are, those are associated with the D-pad. Left and right will change your ally's AI. Right now, Shizuku's set to be aggro, but if I press right, she'll switch to a passive playstyle. She'll avoid and focus on healing more. There are situations where that can be advantageous, but right now I just want to keep it aggressive. Down will let us open our inventory. We don't have anything right now, but there are 3 categories: usable items, useless items, and key items. Usable items have a variety of effects in battle. And then up doesn't do anything right now, but it will soon. Or, actually, I'm not sure how soon exactly we get into that, but the up button is associated with the little bar next to Shizuku's portrait. Like I said, we'll get into that in a bit.
We won.
We did. Somehow. I was so caught up in the moment I barely noticed how well we were doing. Where did all this strength come from?
Who's that?
hadn't heard from you in 3 days. I thought maybe somebody chipped you off somewhere. Stare. Who's this lady? She's not part of the Freedom Fighters, is she?
She saved my life. And she kissed me.
Ah, shut it. We all know you still have your V-card. Anyway, you must atone for leaving me alone and worried these past 3 days.
I didn't mean to. It was out of my hands.
The present situation is thus. There is approximately one little sister standing before you, desiring of a character tea, which that shop over there just got in. Your mission? Purchase shirt for adorable sister.
Please don't let it be expensive. Is it to your liking, milady?
I'm happy now. Thanks, protagonist.
Being related to her is so damn expensive.
I'll let it go with just a warning expenditure this time. But next time you disappear like that, you'd better be ready to declare bankruptcy. The other freedom fighters have been really worried about you too. So make sure you've got your story straight when you see them. The longer you wait to explain yourself to everyone, the more danger you'll be in.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Also, between you and me, I'm a little embarrassed to see you traipsing about in such shoddy attire. Stop by anytime you're back at base, and I'll give you a makeover. For a small fee, of course. Just something to keep in mind. The present situation, however, is that this sunlight shines far too brightly for a humble shut-in such as I.
You think the sunlight's too bright for you? It kills me!
Therefore, your adorable sister shall now coolly take her leave. I'll see you back at base.
Your little sister is certainly unique.
Yeah, she's pretty much hopeless.
So, are we far from the headquarters of these Akiba freedom fighters? If we don't get moving soon, we could be attacked again at any moment.
Yeah, I guess we did draw some attention to ourselves. Anyway, if we head through UD+, we'll be there in no time flat. Now, so, in the bottom here, we can do a couple of different things. Pressing down, sorry, will bring up your menu. You can also bring it up with start, though I find down to be much more convenient to press. You can check your email, which is, there's a new one from Nana. Everybody's worried about you. I think you should come straight back to base. Don't stop anywhere else, not even to pee. Now, I showed status as items, help, options, all that stuff. Right. Pitter, I am going to show that off, but not right now. I want to go into equipment quickly, because I picked up a couple of weapons. I'll go for the monitor because it's stronger. Now I should have an actual weapon that I can use. And whoa. My stats, her stats. Pretty good. But with that, with this monitor on our back, I think we're going to end this episode off here. In this episode, we got roped into some wacky business contract, turned into a vampire, turned into something else, and now we've been given instructions by our sister to come home. So, next episode, we're going to continue on back to Mogra. See you guys then.